All right, so let's get started with a warm up. So we're just going to start by doing some ankle pulls. So quarter squat, grab that shin, pull up, repeat on the other leg. Kind of working on some balance here. Nice and slow. Try to get 5 on each side. I think this is 3 on the right for me, 3 on the left, 4, 1 more on each side wherever you're at. Perfect. Then we're going to move to quad pulls. So just pulling that ankle to the butt. Alternating legs. Hopefully loosening up those quads. You might feel one that's a little tighter than the other. If that's the case, hold it for an extra second or two, and then go back to the other side. All right, next, we're gonna do an inchworm. So knees are straight. We're coming down to the floor with our hands, as close to our feet as we can get them. We're gonna walk it out. Then we're gonna walk the feet towards the hands as far as we can, feeling that stretch of the hamstring. Stand up, turn around, go back the same way you came. Really trying to get as much stretch through those hamstrings as we can get. Let's do one more, going each direction, going nice and slow. And one more. Perfect. Next, we're going to do a side lunge or a lateral lunge. So make sure your foot is pointed forwards when you go to take this step. Sink those hips back. As you sink the hips back, raise the arms up, push back to the start. Then we're going to go the other way. So we're coming down. I'll give you the side view. I'm making sure the toe is pointed forwards. I'm kicking that hip back. As I do that, trying to raise the arms. Going back and forth. Do one more on each side. Perfect. Shake it out. Now we got one more. We're going to do, actually we'll do 2 more. We'll start arm circles. Going forwards, starting small, progressively getting bigger. Let's go a little bigger than that. And let's take it even bigger. Not as big as you can get yet. We're getting there, we're getting there. And as big as you can, overlapping arms. Perfect. Let them down, shake it out. Now we're going to go backwards. Starting small, going backwards. Let's take it a little bigger. You don't have to stay still for this if you want them to be moving like I am. Definitely suggest doing that if you've got the space for it. Let's make it a little bigger. Even bigger than that. Not as big as you can get yet. And now we'll take it as big as we can, overlapping those arms. And then shake it out. Hopefully you're feeling the same burn I am in those shoulders. And we're gonna finish with just about 30 seconds of jumping jacks, and then we'll go ahead and get into it. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, begin. get over here so that my face isn't shadowed. Couple more seconds here. Just trying to get that body temperature up. Get us ready to hop into the first part of this workout. And go ahead and stop. Grab some water if you need it. As I tell you what we're getting ready to do. So we've got a Tabata section to start, which is 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. We've got 4 different exercises we're going to be doing for that. We're going to do each one 2 times in a row. So it'll be 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off for the same exercise twice. Then we'll move to the second exercise for 2 rounds, third, fourth. That'll complete our 8 rounds of 20 on, 10 off, so working as hard as you can. These are all cardio-based exercises, so the whole purpose is to get our heart rate up. We're gonna rest a minute, and we're gonna repeat that same thing 2 more times for a total of 3 rounds. And then, once we finish that, we're gonna move on to a strength section, which is about 10 minutes. It's 5 different exercises, as many rounds as we can get with that. Similar to what we did last week. Then we're going to finish with core, where we've got about 3 to 4 minutes, whatever time is left in the class. We've got 4 different core exercises that we're going to start at 10 reps, and then we're going to see how far we can make it. If we make it all the way through for 10 reps, we're going to do it again. We're going to do those 4 exercises again for 20 reps. And then if we have even more time, we're going to do them for 30. So I don't anticipate us being able to get to 30 reps for those, but anyways, we're starting with the first Tabata. So our first exercise is a lateral bear crawl. So knees, you decide your knees stay low. Try not to pike your butt up, and we're just going sideways. Use whatever space you have. If you've only got a couple feet, stay within those couple feet. We're doing this for 2 rounds, starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Hopefully you can hear my timer. I'll be calling it out as well. Make sure you're looking at the ground for this so that you're not cranking your head. If you need to look up real quick, just to check my technique, to make sure you're following along, by all means do that, but then turn back to the floor. Time. There's 1. We're going to go again in 3, 2, 1, go. So trying to keep the torso as still as possible. I don't want to be moving it all sorts of different ways. Just the arms and the legs moving. If I had something balanced on my back, I'd want it to stay there. And time. Now we're going to stand it up. Our next move is 4 high knees, 2 on each side, and then a squat. It's a butt kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, going now. Squat, come up, kick the hand, high knees. 4, squat, kick the hand, squat, kick the hand. 3, 4, going through that same sequence. Time. All right, we got this going one more time. 3, 2, 1. 4 high knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm squatting, coming up, kicking the butt. 4 high knees. Squat, butt kick, squat, butt kick. Back to the high knees. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, we're halfway through. Next, we're moving to an imaginary jump rope. Going now. We're just acting like we have a jump rope. Of course, if you actually have a jump rope and you've got it near you, you can always use that. But our imaginary jump rope works just as good. 3, 2, 1, time. All right. And we're jumping rope again. Remember, with the jump rope, you don't have to jump very high. I'm only getting about an inch off the ground, maybe less. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we got our last one. We're going to scissor hop 3 times, then we're going to jab, cross. Scissor, 1, 2, 3. Jab, cross punch. 1, 2, 3. Jab, cross punch. Reverse which arm is starting the punch. So really I want, if my right foot's forward, I want to jab first, then cross it. And time. All right, we got one more round of that shuffle to cross. Going 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3. Closest foot, closest arm punches, cross. 1, 2, 3. Same thing going the other way. And time. Whew, good job. All right, that's one round down. I know those were coming at you quick. Good thing is we got 2 more rounds to go through them. Grab some water if you need. We're going to take a minute to rest. Catch your breath. Slow that heart rate down. In through the nose, out through the mouth, longer than the inhale if you can. That's the best way to bring yourself back to baseline. That way you're not so ramped up that it's going to keep you from really working hard on the next round, which is going in 10 seconds. We're starting with that lateral bear crawl. Going in 3, 2, 1, begin. Lateral bear crawl. Work with whatever space you've got. Three, 2, 1, time. All right, we're getting ready to go back into it for the second round. 3, 2, 1, go. So remember, do your best to keep those knees slightly off the floor. Core is tight. Trying to breathe as normally as I can. 3, 2, 1, time. Work your way to standing. We're moving on to our 4 high knees to squat to butt kick. Going now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Squat, butt kick, squat, butt kick. Back to my 4 high knees. 2 on each side. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we got one more round of those. It's going quick. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm squatting. I'm kicking the butt. Keep the chest up when you squat. We got 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're moving to our imaginary jump rope, or a real one if you have it. All on the ankles here. Going now. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, we got one more round of jump rope. Then we're moving to that last move, which is our boxing move. 3, 2, 1, jump rope. Three, two, one, time. All right, quick rest. We got our shuffle, scissor hops, 3, and then remember you're punching with the closest arm first. 1, 2, 3, whichever leg is forward, I'm punching that arm first, and then I'm crossing with the other arm. Get some torso rotation through there. Really act like you're punching somebody you don't like. All right, y'all. 1 down, 1 to go here. 3, 2, 1. Back to our shuffle. Jab to cross. Put everything you have into it. And time. Nice work. All right, shake everything out, grab some water. We got a minute to rest. And we're gonna do that sequence one more time before we move on to the strength work. Thirty seconds to go. All right, we are starting with our strength work. We're gonna do this together. First, we're gonna start on our back. So go ahead and get in position. And we're gonna start with a bridge. Pull the knees out, come back down. We're doing 14 of these. Then when we get finished with those, I'll show you what's next. 3, 2, 1, go. Drive through the heels, pull the knees out, pull them back into the start, come back down. That's 1. Here's 2. Squeeze those glutes. Arms can rest by your side if you want. Oh wait, just kidding, I'm mixed up. Hop up, hop up. We got one more round of the Tabata. All right, we're bear crawling. Sorry, I jumped ahead. That's okay, we got one break from the bear crawl. And we got some glute work in. And you got a sneak peek of what's coming up. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're moving to our 4 high knees to butt kicks. 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, squat, butt kick, squat, butt kick. If you wanted to take this up a notch, you could do a squat to butt kick, like so. And all right, we've got one more round of those 4 high knees going now. So again, here's your advanced version if you want it. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, now we're moving to our jump rope. Last time doing these 2 rounds of jump rope. 3, 2, 1, go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Whew. around the jump rope. Going in 3, 2, 1. Begin. And we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time. All right, last 2 rounds of this last exercise of our shuffle to jab cross. 3, 2, 1, go. 3 of them, jab cross. 3 of them, jab cross the other way. Make sure you're getting that whole body turn around when you go to do that cross punch. Time. All right, last round here. 3, 2, 1. Shuffle 3 times, jab, cross. Shuffle 3 times the other way, jab, cross. Three, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. All right, grab some water. And you already got a sneak peek at the first exercise we're doing for strength because we made it through about 4 reps. But we've got 5 different exercises here. We got a timer for 10 minutes. We'll do them together first. And then after that first round, once you kind of get them down, I'll set you off on your own, or you can stay with me at my pacing, and we'll see how many we can get. So the first move is that bridge with the knees coming out. Keep the belly tight, drive through the heels, pull the knees out, bring them back down. 14 of those. Then we're moving here. Go from the knees, make it a little easier. We're in a push-up position. We're gonna drop to the elbows, and then press back up for 12 reps. If you wanna make it harder, go from the feet, the top of the push-up for that tricep extension. Then we've got a kickstand squat. So we're 1 foot back, 1 foot in front. Most of the weight's on that front foot. We're doing 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Then we got hand release push-ups. Go from the knees if you need to, and then we're finishing with jump lunges or reverse lunges. All right, we got 3, 2, 1. Start on your back. We're gonna drive through the heels, pull the knees out, bring them back to the start, back down. 14 reps here. There's 3, 4, there's 5. The glutes should already be pretty warm, not only because we already did these earlier, but because we had that whole cardio Tabata section in the beginning. That should have really got you warmed up. I got 8 here. There's 9. There's 10. 11. 12. Notice I'm trying to take my time here. I'm not going super fast. Once you got those done, we're flipping it around. We got 12 tricep extensions. So remember, easier is going to be from the knees. We're letting the elbows come towards the feet and then pressing through the hands to get us back up. If that's too hard, you can always go 1 and then the other. And then press back up. So that's an option for you as well. Here's 8 for me. 10. Remember, we're shooting for 11, or 12, excuse me. Once you've got those done, you're working your way to standing. Toes ever so slightly outwards. We're taking a staggered stance and we're doing squats here. 10 on one side, 10 on the other. There's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch up the orientation. Remember, front leg's doing more of the work here. Keep that chest up. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Perfect. Then we're coming back to the floor. We're moving to our hand release push-up. If you notice, the reps have been dropping by 2, so we're doing 8 of these, either from the feet or from the knees. You're going to come down, release your hands from the floor, so I'm on my chest. Then I'm going to squeeze my glutes, keep my core tight before I push away from me. Remember to keep everything tight. It's real easy to get relaxed in the bottom here. I still want to keep my belly tight, keep the glutes squeezed. All right. That was 8. Then I'm hopping back up. I'm moving on to the last task of this AMRAP, which are jump lunges or really quick alternating reverse lunges. You're doing 6 on each side. Going down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 16 all together. 13, 14, 15. I said 12 and I did 16. Whoops. All right. We got 6 minutes to go. Go at your own pace now. We're through all 5 exercises. So we're going to roll right back through them. Go as slow or as fast as you'd like. We got 14 of the bridge with the knees coming out and back in. Squeeze those glutes as hard as you can. Got 12 here, 2 more. Then I'm flipping it around. I got 10 tricep extensions. Remember, anytime we're in this push-up position, no matter what we're doing, make sure your core is nice and tight. Those glutes are squeezed. Once you finish those, we're hopping up. We got our kickstand squats, 10 on each side. Remember, knees should follow the toes, so don't let them collapse in. Most of my weight is on this front leg. There's 9 and 10. Switching up to the other side. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Then we're back to the floor for our hand release push-ups. Again, stay tight. Don't let your elbows flare out. Come down, release those hands, press back up. Remember to breathe here. It's best to go in, breathe in on the way down, Breathe out on the way up. That was 8 for me. And then I'm hopping back up for the last move, which are those jump lunges or reverse lunges for the low impact version. We're doing 6 on each side. Make sure that knee follows the toe again. Try not to collapse your back as you're coming down. All right, this is 5 on both sides. I got 1 more on each side. There's 6. Good job. Towel off. You got it. Grab some water. We got 2 minutes to go, so don't rest too long. Let's see how far we can make it through this last set. We got the 14 bridge with knees out. Finish strong here. There's 13 from me and 14. I got 1:15 to go. Home stretch here. Don't quit yet. We're going to our 12 tricep extensions. Remember, you can always go one at a time and then both up. Alternate which arm breaks first. Once we've got those done, we're going to use these last 40 seconds to do our kickstand squats, 10 on each side. Final 20 seconds. See if we can't get an even 10 on each side here. There's 7, 8, 9, 10, and time. Perfect timing. All right, we got a minute to rest. And then we're moving to our last section. The last 4 minutes we've got, we're going to go through this together. We're starting with 10 reps. We're going to start on our back, knees are as straight as we can get. Reach up, try to touch the foot opposite, so left hand touches right foot. If you can, make it all the way to the outside. We're doing 10 on each side. And we still got 20 seconds, so I'll go ahead and tell you what we're doing after that. Then it's 10 side plank hip dips on each side. If you need to, go from the knees, squeeze the glutes, bridge up. Then we're going to our back frog pumps with our feet together. And then we're finishing with hip raises. So we're going in 3, 2, 1, knees are straight. Reaching up, alternating toe touch. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway. We're going 10 on each side. 12, 13, 14, 15. If you can reach to the outside of the foot, 17, 18, 19, 20, 10 on each side. And we're moving to a side plank. We got 10 hip dips. Inhale on the way down, exhale as you come up. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Flip it around. Same thing on this side. Once you've got those 10 side plank hip dips, come to your back, butterfly position with your feet, bottom of your feet together. We're gonna bridge up from here, working the glutes just a little more. 10 reps. Squeezing at the top. Slow on the way down. Once you got 10 of those, stay here. We're going to put our hands underneath our glutes for support. And then all we're trying to do is raise our heels up towards the ceiling 10 times. It doesn't seem like a lot of range of motion because it isn't. But those lower abs are still working. And even if you can just get up just a little bit, we'll take it. Once you got those 10, rest for a second. We got a minute 20 to go. And let's see if we can't do 20 of each this time. Starting with our toe touches. Go at your own pace, of course. But we only got 1 minute to go. So let's see what you got. Woo. 40 seconds to go if you need to. Rest for a second. I know those toe touches really get the abdominals burning. And then go into it. Go back into it when you're ready. Woo. We got 10 seconds to go. See how many of these hip dips we can get. I think I'm going to get 3 on each side. 3, 2, 1, and time. Woo. Well done. Grab some water. That's it for the workout portion. We'll do a couple stretches to help us cool down and finish up. Very nice work. It's always fun to finish with core, because then you really feel done after that. All right, y'all. So let's move to straight leg hamstring stretch. Knees are straight, feet are hip width apart. We're gonna reach down for the toes, relax that head. And then come on up. Find something to brace yourself with if you need it. We're going to do a figure 4 glute stretch. So cross that ankle over, push those hips back. Try not, when you do this, try not to, a lot of people are going to rotate. Try to stay square as you sit those hips back. Because if I rotate, I'm taking away a lot of the stretch that I'm going to feel there. Well, I hope when I move to my left leg, it's as good as my right on this balance. And And you don't have to have something to brace yourself. Only if you need it. All right, we're doing the opposite leg now. Really testing the balance after we've done everything we've already done this morning. We got 3, 2, 1, time. Now we got a quad stretch. Grab that ankle, we're gonna hold it this time. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. Same thing on the other leg. Making sure we keep that knee down towards the midline of our body. Pushing that hip forward, squeezing that glute. We got 3, 2, 1, time. Chest stretch next. Grab those hands, push down. Palms together is gonna increase the stretch. Palms not together is gonna give you a little bit of slack there. So use whichever one feels right for you. And then we're going to hinge, still clasped together. We're going to release, let the weight of our arms just fall down. Then we're going to stand up. We got one more. We're going to do a tricep stretch since we really work those, doing the push-ups and those extensions today. Grab that elbow from behind the head. We are going to bend away from the arm that we're grabbing. Feeling that stretch all the way on the back of the arm and the tricep and the lat and the obliques, which we worked too. We worked everything today. Three, 2, 1, time, relax. Same thing on the other side, and we will be done. You don't have to side bend if you're feeling a good stretch here. By all means, stay there. If you want a little more, bend away from that arm that you're pulling. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. Bring it on down. That is it. Very nice work today.